So how hard should you be working? Some people say 1 hour, some people say 6 hours, some people say 8 hours, some people say all day, 12, 15 hours a day. So who should you trust? How many hours should you actually be working if you want to consider yourself on the right path for success? Well, I don't really believe that the actual amount of time, the actual number of hours you work is actually that important. I think what you should focus on instead is efficient work. But at the same time, I'm a huge believer in hard work. I'm not very huge believer of like the 4-hour work week, because yeah, it can work for some people, but if you actually do wonders with the 4-hour work week, imagine what you could be doing with the 40-hour work week and the 80-hour work week. So what I think you should focus on instead is the actual value of the work you provide. So a general rule I like to apply to everybody is that you should provide 12 hours worth of efficient work every single day. It doesn't mean actually 12 hours. It means 12 hours of worth of efficiency. So for example, when you're a beginner, you're not very efficient, right? It's normal, it's a skill, it's like everything else. That's the beauty of it, When you start, you're not very focused. You're easily distracted. You're not very efficient, Let's say you're a video editor right now. You edit your first video. You're gonna take 6 hours to edit that video. You don't know where the cut button is, you don't know anything. But let's say now it's your video number 100. You know all the keyboard shortcuts, you know how to cut, you know everything, you know all the transitions. And you'll do that in half an hour. But you've provided 5-6 hours worth of efficiency. That's the difference. So that's what matters. And once you reach those 12 hours, that's when you can actually decide, well, do I want to live a comfortable life and do the bare minimum just so I can survive? Or do I actually want to reach the biggest heights I can reach? Do I want to grow my empire, to scale my empire as much as I fucking can? Do I want to actually conquer the world? Then if you actually want to choose to give your best, which I believe you should do, then you should keep working the same number of hours. So let's say 12 hours, but make it more and more efficient until eventually your 12 hours is worth like a week worth of work. And you're actually so efficient that you actually destroy absolutely everybody else in your competition. I think that it's very sad that we don't enjoy work anymore when it's what we've been built to do. I think that every single hour of your day should be work. Not necessarily work on your computer, just bare computer business work, right? But work on your person as well, If you go to the gym, if you meditate, if you actually speak to people, if you socialize with people, this is work because you build confidence, you build experience, you build stories, you build your character, and you build a lot of things which eventually will make you more likely to be successful. So this is work. Gym is work, meditation is work, socializing is work. Going on a date with a girl can also be work, As weird as you might find it, it actually is work. You should fill your time in your days with activities that actually contribute to developing your character and making you grow as a person. Why the fuck will you actually do something that doesn't contribute to your character? And you're gonna say, yeah, but I need to spend time with your family. Spending time with your family is productive. That's fine. That's fine. That's like work. Listen, I think we should normalize liking to work again. This is genuinely what we are born to do. We're supposed to contribute. We've always been born for conquest, and now supposedly we don't like it anymore. And we don't even like the word working because we've been so traumatized in school with fucking shallow, boring work that we're traumatized. We don't even like it anymore. But surely if you're hardworking enough, you will get to be working on something that you actually enjoy. And if you actually enjoy it, it won't even feel like work. People say like, how the fuck do you work like 10-12 hours a day? You work like all day. You always do something productive at least. Even if you don't do something like that's actual work, it's always something that contribute to your development. Well, bro, because otherwise I'm bored. I just enjoy it. It doesn't feel like work. Like genuinely, I can't even explain you. I am genuinely bored if I don't either work or train or socialize with people. I am genuinely bored. It's boring. How do you do it? It's boring. You won't be bored to work on something you actually enjoy. You won't be bored when you actually build your empire. You won't be bored when you see the fucking results. You're not bored when you play the video games and you develop your character in the video game, right? You're not bored. So why the fuck would you be bored when you actually start improving yourself in real life? It doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense. When I'm not improving myself, if I'm not working my business, training or socializing or doing something of that sort, I genuinely feel too guilty to be doing something else. Genuinely, I feel too guilty. Unless I'm spending time with my family, I'm feeling too guilty, and you should as well. You should not hide that voice of yours that tells you to work more. And you should be working fucking more. I mentioned in the video, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, that pure action solves everything. Even if you do something without even thinking, without even being smart about it, if you just put your head down and be fucking dumb and just do the things, you will get further in life than the guy who thinks, who overthinks and doesn't do much, right? So I'm a huge believer of hard work. Just do the fucking work. And once you do the hard work, you will naturally figure out how to do the smart work. That's just natural, trust me. So right now just focus on providing 12 hours worth of efficient work. That's what you need to focus on. There's always work to be done. You might think there's no more work for your business and everything, and I agree that it depends, depending on what you work on. But genuinely, there's always work to be done. Genuinely. And if you achieve to do that extra work that nobody else wants to do, you will absolutely erase your competition. That's how you will get successful. People like Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, he is where he is because when his teammates were done with the training, they will go and leave, while he will stay on the pitch, on the field, and he will train 1 hour extra. He did that extra work, which eventually compounded, and now he's the best in the world. And this is the same for you. If everybody does the 6 hours of work, 8 hours worth of work, but you can do 9, you will erase your competition. You will absolutely erase your competition. And if you can do it more efficiently, and if you can work smart on top of working hard, then you're unbeatable. Genuinely, you're unbeatable. So keep your focus on efficiency as well. Because always remember that if you can edit a video in an hour, and I can edit a video, the same video, in 12 hours, does it actually matter that I've worked 12 hours? Or is it just me bragging? No, because you took 1 hour when I took 12. So you basically destroyed me in the end. So that doesn't matter. Efficient work without hard work is nothing. And hard work without efficient work is fine in the beginning, but you should always try to improve and combine both the things. And then you're on to a great fucking start. Trust me. No, because you've worked 1 hour and you've literally destroyed me. You've done the same fucking task. So you've just destroyed me, basically.